Another big story we're following this noon. Election workers across Georgia, they are back at work for a huge task, a hand recount of every single vote in the presidential race. Right now here in Georgia, President-elect Joe Biden leads President Trump by more than 14,000 votes.
It will be an audit, a recount, and a recanvass all at once. It will be a heavy lift, but we will work with the counties to get this done in time for our state certification.
As of 9 a.m. today, 105 of the state's 159 counties sent their numbers into the Secretary of State's office. In his first public comment since coming out of self-quarantine for possible COVID exposure, Georgia Governor Kemp addressed the election recount and more. Now, new at noon, CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm caught up with the governor after he made an economic announcement in Covington.
And I can tell you that other than Augusta National, there's probably nowhere better to be today than this facility.
On site at Bridgestone Golf, which makes the golf ball Tiger Woods and Bryson DeChambeau are using at the Masters, Governor Kemp announced that for the 8th year in a row, Site Selection magazine has named Georgia the #1 state for business, and that's during a pandemic.
We've shown to the rest of the country, I think, and the world, that we can reopen safely in a measured way, but we got to continue to be vigilant.
We asked the governor about COVID hospitalizations being up this week in Georgia.
I had a call with the Metro Atlanta CEOs, and none of them are concerned. They got everything under control. We're talking to them about PPE, therapeutics, vaccine distribution, so we continue to work on all of that, so we're in a really good spot.
We also asked Kemp about the election and how 2 years ago it was his rival for governor, Stacey Abrams, questioning the election results, and now his own party doing the same.
I don't want to focus on the past. I think, Secretary Raffensperger's made it real clear about the process that we have before us with the hand recount. I think that'll settle a lot of people's minds.
And for those concerned about election fraud with all the absentee ballots out there this time.
I have over the years concerns about fraud in every election. A lot of people do. A lot of states have different ways to deal with that. I know Secretary Raffensperger has post-certified investigators that look at that every election cycle. He's committed to doing that.
As for the ongoing hand recount, the governor said he thinks Georgians should embrace it and let the chips fall where they may. In Covington, Rebecca Schramm, CBS 46 News.